protect us against the bad men. Men, we honor you. We honor your leadership. We honor your strength. We honor the fact that you will guide us in righteousness. We honor the fact that you protect us, that you care about the right.
But let me get this straight. What she's doing is not preaching, right? Because she's a woman, so she's not allowed to preach. But she is just standing on a stage with a microphone talking to hundreds of people. But it's not preaching. That is not preaching at all because she's a woman. She's a teacher and a speaker. Complementarianism is the idea or the theology that women have a specific role ordained by God. And that role is pretty much anything except for a head pastor or a deacon. So women can do anything except for have the same amount of authority, same amount of power, and same amount of pay as men. And what's really interesting is when you realize that the word pastor or the role pastor isn't even in the Bible. It's just a list of qualifications that are pastoral, that are traditionally associated with men, which, if you look closely, women throughout the Bible are fulfilling those roles of teaching, prophesying, praying, leading, speaking, pastoring. A lot of the churches I grew up in, you could have a woman leader, you could have a woman director, you could have a woman speaker, but you couldn't have a woman pastor or preacher. It was just the title that mattered, because actually you did have women teaching, women pastoring, and women preaching, but it was the title that mattered and the pay and the power associated with that title. I think people often think that egalitarian people who think that women should be able to preach, pastor, the whole nine yards, they think that egalitarianism, you have to jump through all of these theological and exegetical hoops to get there. But actually, if you inspect complementarianism and the sort of hoops that they're constantly jumping through, it actually is more work to be consistently complementarian than it is to read the Bible as it is, empowering women in ministry from Genesis to Revelation. Because let's be honest, what she was doing was preaching, and it was okay that she was preaching that way because it reinforced a patriarchal, oppressive system that was approved by men. Therefore, it was okay for her to have the microphone, and it's okay for her to have the authority in that situation.